chenro mar kelo network makama.
And that role is service to the people at the various levels of administration, right from the villages, to the sub-locations, the locations, to the divisions, all the way up to the regions. And this morning, while with the President and the Minister for Interior, I sought their permission to come and meet you today, and they said that they appreciate the role that you continue to play, and that I reaffirm to you that you have the support and the backing of the President in the role that you continue. Now, part of the reason why I'm here today and with the regional security team and also with the leadership from this county is that we have had a series of actions that have raised the temperatures in the country, but more so in this region. And in the process, we've had loss of lives, we've had destruction of property, and this has largely been perpetrated by criminal elements who have taken advantage of the situation. Of course, it has not been helped, or the situation has been made worse by pronouncements from various leaders. And we are at a point where we need to ask ourselves very critical questions, whether that is the way we want to continue as a country or not. And if you're a country that is democratic, that abides by the rule of law, then we are able to bring back sanity and say that we follow the law. And we say that nobody is above the law. It doesn't matter how big you are, it doesn't matter how small you are. And it is also important to guard against blowing things out of proportion. And to me, this is where our friends from the media need to come in and support. You must remain objective. You must be impartial in how you report whatever goes on. And we can go on and on and on, but probably that is not necessary for today. But the most important thing is that we must abide by the rule of law. And there's no debate about that. Sio tafadhali. So when people protest, of course, the Constitution is very clear. They must be unarmed. It has to be peaceful. Anything to the contrary borders on criminal action. And whenever there are criminal actions, again, we go back to the same Constitution. And we would be expecting all of you who are charged with the responsibility of maintaining law and order just to follow the law. So if someone has destroyed property, if someone has looted, we must take them through the due process of the law. Now, as administrators and as security officers, you are the first point of contact that the government has with the people. And how you carry yourself basically reflects on the government. And because you are professionals, you are well trained, at all times we must endeavor to carry our responsibilities with the diligence, with responsibility, so that we continue to discharge the services that the citizens expect of us. Yesterday, I did give a breakdown on what the effect of the demonstrations have been, and I think it will not help to start to regurgitate those numbers. But the point is that as a security agencies, we have taken the greatest hit in terms of casualties, in terms of injuries to officers, and it is something that we cannot allow to continue. Because if we stone police officers, if we ban police vehicles, if we vandalize police stations, the question I would ask any other ordinary Kenyan or any other leader is, where does that take us? Because naturally, if there's a problem, the first point of call would be a police station, would be a chief's camp, so that you are sorted out. Now, if we allow ourselves to denigrate those institutions, to make it difficult for these hard-working professional Kenyans to discharge their responsibilities, I think for me that is where we draw the line. And I would want to make a special appeal to our leaders that we need to be mindful, so that if you are going to demonstrate, or if you are going to ask Kenyans to go out and demonstrate, let's follow the law. It has to be peaceful. The police must be notified. We need to know between what time and what time are you doing a demonstration, and for how long, and how many people. And as we do that, where your rights stop is where the rights of others who have a contrary opinion begin. And we cannot use the freedom to picket to trample on the rights of the rest of Kenyans who do not want to participate in the demonstrations or in the processes that you undertake. And lastly, for me, is the use of violence to pass points or to communicate. It cannot be in this day and age that whenever there is a disagreement, whenever you are unable to persuade people to have your viewpoint, then you resort to violence. I dare say it shows the highest level of primitivity. Persuade me, persuade Kenyans to look at things the way you want, and if they don't agree, let them be. But it cannot be that if I don't agree with you as a PS, the only solution you have is to burn my house, or the only solution is to beat me. And it is something that I want to throw back to all of us, that if even in schools we stopped caning children, how dare you beat a grown-up simply because he does not agree with your viewpoint? It's the highest level of primitivity, and we must get away from it. Thank you, and with those many remarks, I would ask that you allow us to proceed with the rest of the program.
Thank you, sir.
Bende ninene ya mokanyo en achiel kachiel limbe mano mar jagoro mungire gwenge mano jagoro mungire pacho kainde Raymond Omollo ma bende otimo limbe e gwenge mag Bondo motelo bende nwase tang'oni kanyo ka bende no dhi limo dala mano mar chief mano mung'ere kaka Walter Omollo chief mano ma Bondo township gisani oloso mano e romo ma bende rumo gi jogo ma bende jiwa rita kwe e gwenge mag Bondo romo ma bende dhi nyime e kar tiegruok mung'ere kaka Ramogi Oginga Odinga University of Science and Technology mana kamuloni moko kuom weche ma bende wacho kanyo oseyo e okang' mager okang' ma bende jopiny kawo godo chike lwetgi obila bende winjo kanyo koseyo kendo kwedo tulo mane okelo tho kanyakla kod hinyruok ma bende nonene gwenge mopogore opogore machiel ma bende olose en kotenre kod okang' ma bende jopiny kawo godo chike lwetgi ka bende nwaneno tulo kata na wach ma bende notimore gwenge mag Bondo mano juma mokalo chieng' tich ang'wen kama bende jong'anyo nokawo chike lwetgi modhi owang'o od chief mano ma Bondo township okwedo e okang' mager romo ma kamano pod dhi nyime gwenge mag Bondo e kaunti ma Siaya ka bende giromo gi jogo eko motelo ne arita kwe e gwenge mago mag Nyanza kok manya koram gejuanga duto tegi kukumare ibro bedo kiwinjo e weche mago manyien mag migago kono romo kanyo saa 7 e wang'e orituru masani nyinga Sharon Ng'awo.
Mehero romo. Kiki wachna gimoro. Nyaka sani ining'e ni sewachona gik moromo. Taonge teko mar winjo gimidwa wachona kendo.
From the slums of Lagos Island, we bring you the story of a young lottery operator, Dio, and his girlfriend, Halima, who find themselves in the hands of a gangster, Innocent. Innocent wants to reap where he did not sow.
I expect my money 2 weeks.
Dio has to find a way to escape from the deadly wrath of Innocent and at the same time save his relationship with Halima.
You dey use your brain. You dey hear wetin dey talk. You use your brain at all. That's why you talk. It makes sense.
What's that for you? What's that for you?
Watch this action-packed Nollywood movie Out of Luck only on viewsasa.com or dial *487*3#.